Tuning into Long Crime, good to have you along. We are going to head back to Georgia. Fingers crossed we got more of the rapper Young Thug trial. It continues this RICO case against Mr. Williams and 5 other co-defendants, all charged with violating Georgia's racketeering laws. Young Thug also accused of participating in criminal street gang activity with the YSL, or Young Slime Life Group. The defense, of course, says that's just a record label. Come on now. So let's continue where we left off. We've been referring to this witness as AB. We have audio only for her testimony. She's allegedly been robbed by Young Thug back in 2013, but doesn't seem to remember much about the incident. And so it's been a very interesting back and forth. So let's go into court.
Isn't it true that you also have a 20-year-old son who actually was looking after your 11-year-old son?
Yeah, after the fact.
Now, you spoke with Mr. Adams on cross-examination about the fact that defendant Jeffery Williams, who you call Thug, knew that you sold drugs. Correct?
I don't know if he knew I sold drugs.
You spoke with Mr. Adams about associating with and hanging out with Thug. Correct?
No, he asked me, did he smoke with me or chill with me? Was he smoking with me that day or chill with me that day? And I said that didn't happen. I didn't even smoke in 2013. I just had my baby. I said I'll breastfeed. I said that too.
Thug knew that you sold drugs, didn't he?
I don't know. You can ask him that.
Thug knew you had a gun, didn't he?
I can't say he knew I had a gun. I didn't.
Hold on. I understand the question.
Was it a secret that you sold drugs among the people that you were friends with or affiliated with?
No, it wasn't something that I would tell in the world.
It wasn't something you were telling the world.
Yeah.
I understand. Did the people that you associated with and took photographs with know you sold drugs?
Objection calls for speculation. I stand in action.
Did you keep it a secret from the people in the photograph that is Stacy Exhibit 30 Alpha Alpha that you sold drugs?
They never asked.
Did you keep it a secret?
It wasn't something I just had to tell.
Did you keep it a secret?
Objection, Your Honor.
I guess you could say I did.
Hold on. What's the basis, Mr.? Overruled. Hold on, it's Christina. The first objection was by Mr. Matthews, okay? And hearsay, which I've overruled. The second one, posited at the same time, was Mr. Shart. I don't know what his basis of is. Overruled, sir.
Okay. Did you keep it a secret from the people in that photograph that you're standing in the middle of that you sold drugs?
I guess you could say I kept it a secret. It wasn't just something I just told everybody. So that's...
How many times had Thug visited your home at Confederate Avenue in 2013?
I'm not sure.
Would you let the jury know whether it was more than 10 times?
I can't put a number on something that I'm not sure about. I don't want to be wrong.
It's fair to say, though, that Thug had been to your home on Confederate Avenue by May 13th of 2013, correct?
I'm not sure.
Is it your testimony that you don't know whether or not you've ever allowed Jeffery Williams to come inside your home?
You saying have I ever allowed him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. When?
I'm not sure on the date. Like, I don't know, it's been so long, like, I'm not sure.
How often?
It wasn't like a all the time type of thing.
Did you have both of your sons?
When?
When he visited you? When Thug came into your home, were both of your sons already born?
No, I don't think so.
Was either of your sons born at the time that Thug visited your home?
If I have a 20-year-old.
So your 20-year-old was born, but not your 13-year-old? I'm sorry, your 11-year-old.
Let's see, 12, he 13, he 11.
So he was not born.
I don't think so.
Okay. At any time after your 11-year-old was born, did you have or invite defendant Jeffery Williams into your home?
Remember him being around at that time because I know around that time I was getting in trouble. So I'm not sure.
So it's fair to say that after May of 2013, you did not continue to associate with Jeffery Williams.
Objection, that mischaracterizes the witness's testimony.
I asked, was it fair to say?
I'll sustain the objection.
After May 2013, did you continue to associate with or allow into your home Jeffery Williams?
I'm not sure because after May, June arrived and I was incarcerated again. I was in trouble.
So
I'm not sure.
At any time after that point that you do recall, June of 2013, did you allow Jeffery Williams into your home?
Objection, asked and answered.
I sustain the objection.
Now, how did people know that, how were you able to make money selling drugs if you kept it a secret?
I never said I kept it a secret. I said I ain't tell the world.
So how did people know, how did they find out, how did you let it be known that you had some drugs?
Objection, false speculation.
I sustain the objection as to form.
Yes, Your Honor. How did you let your customers know that you had product to sell?
Somebody probably told somebody.
How did you let them know?
What you mean?
Just that.
How did I let my customers know?
Yes.
I don't get what you're saying.
I'm sorry?
I don't understand what you're saying.
That she's asked and answered.
I'll overrule your objection, sir.
Okay, which part is it that you're not understanding?
Can you repeat it then? Because I don't get what you.
How did you let your customers know that you had product to sell?
Well, my customer probably knew by word of mouth.
Is it fair to say you would have had to let somebody know
Yeah.
it? And in exchange for the drugs that you sold, is it fair to say that you received money in return?
Yes.
And you were originally charged in Clayton County with trafficking marijuana, were you not?
Yes, I think that one was the miss.
And trafficking marijuana means you have a larger amount.
So learning a little bit more about why AB went to lockup. Sounds like drugs were involved there, but you got to respect somebody who draws a line on her own drug use when she's breastfeeding with that kid. She cut herself off. Jasmine Rand is here, Katherine Lizardo. So, Katherine, I get where the prosecution is going here with this timeline. They're trying to suggest that after 2013, the alleged incident in which this witness was held up at gunpoint by the defendant, that's what the prosecution says, then she cut off all ties. But it gets a little muddy after that because you got the picture in 2015, then she was in lockup. Are we getting anywhere with this witness?
For me, I don't think there is relevance right now as to the testimony she's trying to elicit from this witness, and it's so confusing. Let's keep in mind, this is day 50 of the trial, or maybe today is day 51. So the jurors have been there, sitting there and listening to all of this, and they're trying to make out a very complicated law of RICO case. On top of that, all of these witnesses coming in that they have to remember. So it might be more beneficial to just zero in of what the relevance is of this testimony, because it is quite confusing. I have to say, though, that this witness, too, I have to give her kudos for remembering dates in a way that she anchors it to important, relevant events in her life. When we're talking about 2013, a time so long ago, that's usually helpful for witnesses to recall events. So it makes me realize that maybe she remembers more than she's alluding to.
Yeah, and you're right. It's day 50 in this trial. It just seems so much longer. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will have more out of Fulton County and the Young Thug trial continuing in Atlanta. Be right back.